Hello again. The South African National Blood Service is in need of type O and B donors to give blood to assist with declining stocks. The Blood Service is currently experiencing low donations, and there is, of course, that decline in the stocks. Now, the blood bank has various blood drives planned around the country and additional weekend blood drives to ensure a stable supply during this trying period. To tell us more about their campaign, I'm now joined by the spokesperson of the Blood Service, that's Nkensani Mahlangu. Nkensani, good afternoon. Welcome to today, and thank you very much for your time. Can you just talk about the current blood stocks? How low are they?
Good afternoon, Pratin. I think I can alleviate a little bit of worry. I think over the weekend we had a bit of an uptake in the donations. However, we are still below 5 days, and particularly below 4 days. We're sitting at about 3.7 days, which is actually cause for concern, because anywhere between below 3.5 days, that's when we start to then put out the warning signal. So we aren't where we really want to be at the moment. However, we are picking up.
What's the optimal level you want to get to?
Optimal level is 5 days. At 5 days, we're sure that we have the sufficient supplies of blood to be able to cater to all of South Africa's needs, as and when blood is ordered, especially should there be any adverse weather, for instance, something that we've seen going on for a while. And if there are emergencies, then we would know that we're able to also deliver blood in those instances. But right now, we're sitting at 3.7 days today, and we would really appreciate any assistance to help us get these blood stocks back up.
So your weekend drive helped a little bit, but you have been on a decline in terms of your stocks. What's behind the decline? Do you know, Nkensani?
We know the weather, as I mentioned, has been quite a struggle for a number of people who aren't able to get to donor centers. And every time it rains, we always anticipate that blood drives are going to be cancelled, which has a negative impact on us. But also this week, we're in the middle of school holidays, and that's where we collect a bulk of our blood actually to be able to supply to the entire medical field. So that is also impacting us. We had to cancel blood drives last week, as well as now the schools that are closed. So we are always appealing to people in offices, in their neighborhoods, anywhere really. If they can host blood drives, they just need to contact us. We will assist them in setting everything up and bringing blood donation to the people. So those are the challenges we're currently facing, and I think that's one of the best ways that we can sort of cope whenever our blood stocks drop.
Yeah, who gets mostly affected when your service does not have enough stocks? I mean, I guess when there's disasters, emergency, accidents, and then ERs, they need the stock, whoever has been injured in a traumatic way.
Absolutely, and I think the misnomer is that the people who do receive the bulk of our blood are people in traumatic injuries in the hospital ERs. But what we do find is that it is actually women in antenatal care and postnatal care. So women who are gearing up to give birth to their babies while they're giving birth and thereafter. These are the individuals who would need the blood the most. They use up the bulk of our blood. So moms and their babies are the ones who really require the bulk of our blood. So every time you're donating, I like to say that we're giving fresh starts, but mostly to the babies who are in dire need of transfusions after they're born. And that actually does make a world of a difference. You donate a lifetime when you give a baby blood.
Yeah, let's look at the geographical placing of where the biggest shortages are. I mean, which of the provinces are mostly affected by this decline you're facing currently, Nkensani?
So often we find that KZN is the one that's most highly impacted, and at the moment that is still the same. KZN is leading with the lowest stocks at the moment. So we really need people in and around KZN who are able to donate safely and who are feeling well to maybe rally around their province and donate some blood so that we can really boost the entire country's stocks.
Okay, KZN. So how do people, if they want to donate, how do they go about it, especially those who may not have donated blood before?
Firstly, for individuals who haven't donated blood, I recommend our website, sanbs.org.za. There you'll find wealth of information. So any questions really that you might have, we will answer on the website, so sanbs.org.za. Alternatively, you can call our contact center. There we can assist you in finding a donor center nearest to you, whether this is a fixed donor center or mobile blood drive. You call 0800 119 031. There we will direct you to your nearest blood drive that's running in your area, and there our contact center agents are able to answer a lot of questions. But lastly, social media. I think not enough people speak to us on our social media platforms. We're found on all the platforms, major platforms, at the SANBS. And there you can interact with us. You ask us questions in detail, or even short ones. FAQs are also listed on there, so we're able to answer your questions as quickly as they come up.
Yeah, there's also lots of myths and fears about donating blood. I mean, how can you allay them? Somebody's listening and said, oh, maybe I should assist this time around, even for the first time. But I heard that if I donate blood, 1, 2, or 3 would happen to me.
You know, the biggest fear we come across, Praden, is that people are afraid of needles. And I think this is a valid concern. However, we have a quick test that people can actually do on themselves to gauge sort of how painful it would be to donate blood. So if you just take your fingers and pinch the inner side of your forearm, just a quick pinch, that will always give you an idea of how painful the needle is. And really the process is quick from start to finish. We only keep you in the donor center for roughly 30 minutes to complete a questionnaire, a mini medical, to draw the blood, as well as to monitor you after having donated blood. It's a 30-minute process. It's not painful. You're also welcome to go to donor centers near you and ask all the questions you have. But I do have a feeling that you will leave there having donated blood.
Thank you very much, Nkensani Mahlangu of the South African National Blood Service. There was a little uptake at the weekend. They're still staying at 3.7 days currently in their stocks. They need to be around 5 days of availability. Please, if you can do your part, they would welcome it and just contribute to that. Yeah, you never know. You save a life.